Okay, the next one is changing a terminating decimal into a fraction. So a terminating decimal means that it stops, a decimal that doesn't keep going on forever and ever. There's my son playing in the background. He's so cute. So a terminating decimal into a fraction, if we're going to do that one, we put it over 10 or 100 or 1,000. So write the decimal in the numerator. That's the top. And then we put a power of 10 in the bottom. 1 0 for every space, every decimal space. So think about it this way. In the example that they have is 0.75, so we're going to not do that one, but do a different one. If I have 0.35, that means I'm going to put the 35 on the top. I'll put a 1, and then how many spaces I have is how many zeros I'll have. And then, of course, the final step is to simplify as much as you can. So I'm going to divide the top and bottom by 5. And this becomes 7 over 20, which is as simplified as can be. I'm going to show you another one that's a different set of decimals, just so you can get an idea of how to do it if it's not 2 digits, but fewer. So what if it was 0.6? Again, that's terminating because it stops. I would just write the 6 on top, and then since there's 1 space, I'm going to put 1 0, so it becomes 10. This is the 10th place, this is the 100th place. I can divide the top and bottom by 2, and I get 3/5, which is equal and simplified. Okay, now it's your turn. You're going to do 0.75, which is the one that's on the paper, and then pause the video, try it, and then check your answer in a second. Okay, did you have enough time? Hopefully you finished. Pause if you didn't have enough time. You get to decide how much time it takes you. 0.75 is 75 over 100 because there's 2 spaces, so there's 2 zeros. Then I can simplify because 25 goes in the top and the bottom, and I get 3/4 as my final answer. Okay, next video we'll talk about repeating decimals into fractions.